Alrighty, everyone, I want to welcome you all back to the Arcade of Fun with my 5th game of Jeopardy Platinum Edition for the Game Boy, in which so far in 4 games I've accumulated $129,150. Let's see how we do in Game 5. Yep, this is Jeopardy Platinum for the Game Boy. We're taking on Jerry this game. The dollar figure's in, and we're going to play around with these categories today. They are travel and tourism, biology, the Bible, the Wild West, nursery rhymes, and fictional detectives. Bible 100. He was about to slay his son on an altar when an angel from heaven stopped him. Who is Abraham? The Bible 200. The 23rd Psalm ends, I will dwell here forever. What is the house of the Lord? The Bible for 3, please. This gospel author was also called Levi. Who is Matthew? In over 4 games, I've won more than $100,000. A lot of money. The Bible for 4, please. The Lord set a mark upon this son of Adam, lest any finding him should kill him. Who is Cain? The Bible for 5. I have $1,000 right now. Naomi's Moabite daughter-in-law who traveled to Bethlehem with her. Who is Ruth? Hope that's right. It is. I ran the entire category. It is right, and I ran the category. We have biology for 100. As its name indicates, the hormone calcitonin lowers the level of this mineral in the blood. What is calcium? I am out to dominate this game. Then again, that's what you're supposed to do in Jeopardy. Biology for 2. Related to red hemoglobin, chlorocrucerin, a pigment in some worms, is this color. I'm going to give this one to Jerry because I'm not 100% sure. It's green. Oh, okay. Keep going. Biology 300. In amphibians and fish, the mesonephros functions much like this organ in humans. What is the kidney? Biology 400. A flower is considered perfect if it has both pistils and these male organs. I think I know this, but I'm going to give it to Jerry because I'm not 100% sure. Stamens. Oh, okay. That wasn't what I was thinking, to be honest. So, it's fine. Jerry had $600. Let's keep going. Travel and tourism for 200. In this island group, you can tour the tortoise hatchery at the Charles Darwin Biological Station. What are the Galapagos Islands? That's right. I'll take travel and tourism for 100. Originally called the Grand Cour, it's Paris' most celebrated thoroughfare. What is the Champs-Élysées? Travel and tourism 300. An annex of Italy's Basilica of San Francesco contains the tomb of this divine poet. Who is Dante Alighieri? Travel and tourism 400, please. The Mozarteum is one side of this Austrian city's famous music festival. What is Salzburg? Travel and tourism for 500. The Athens Summer Festival offers plays and concerts at the Herodes Atticus Theater on this hill. What is the Acropolis? Blah blah, 500. Latin for hard mother, it's the outermost membrane covering the brain. What is the dura mater? There we go. We have 3 categories left. Let's take a look at them one more time. We have The Wild West, Nursery Rhymes, or Fictional Detectives. Fictional Detectives 100. Some experts say he was born January 6, 1854 on the farmstead of Bycroft in Yorkshire, England. I'm going to say who was Sherlock Holmes. Fictional Detectives for 200. This spinster sleuth was loosely based on Agatha Christie's own grandmother. I'm not sure. I'm just going to say it was Hercule Poirot. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to go with it anyway. Yeah. Miss Marple. Miss Marple. Oh, okay. Appropriately, one of the local newspapers in this Arizona town is called the Epitaph. What is Tombstone? The Wild West for 200. This judge's saloon, the Jersey Lily, doubled as his courtroom. Who was Judge Roy Bean? The Wild West for 300. In 1836, a saddle tramp named Jack McCall shot this man in the back of the head while he played cards. It's not Jesse James. Wild Bill Hickok. Alright, the Wild West for 400. He wasn't killed while robbing a bank, but while straightening a picture on his wall on a wall in his home. Who is Jesse James? Now's the time for Jesse James. Let's go with the Wild West for 500. Dart, nickname of the outlaw who sometimes left poems behind after he held up stagecoaches. Black Bart. Oh, okay. Nursery Rhymes 100. Type of animal that went to market, had roast beef, or stayed home. What is a little piggy? The nursery rhymes for 200, please. A man of words and not of these is like a garden full of weeds. What are deeds? Nursery rhymes for 300. Daily double! How much do I have right now? 40 to 800? I'm gonna go all in. Here's the clue in nursery rhymes. He and his wife have gone down in history as platter lickers. Who is Jack Sprat? Jack Sprat could eat no fat, and his wife could eat no lean. Yeah, buddy! Nursery rhymes for 400. Quartet of herbs that follows can you make me a cambric shirt? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. He was a merry old soul. Who is Old King Cole? Up to $10,100 in cash. I'm In a series of books by Harry Kimmelman, it is Jewish crime solver David Small's occupation. Oh, I don't know this. Jerry. Rabbi. Oh, okay. A boat called the Busted Flush is home base to this John D. MacDonald detective. Travis McGee. Now the last clue. Keeper of the Keys was Earl Durr Bigger's final adventure featuring this Chinese American. Who is Charlie Chan? So at the end of the Jeopardy round, at $10,600, Jerry has $2,400. So he goes first in Double Jeopardy. Dollar figures in place. Let's go. The Earth, 200. The movements of these cause volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. What are tectonic plates? The Earth for 400. Of the three types of rocks, the one gneiss is... What is metamorphic? The Earth for 600. Term for the valleys that are the deepest part of the ocean floors. What are the trenches? The Earth for 800. The bulk of the Earth is contained in this silica-rich layer. Wrong. It's the mantle. Oh, okay. The Earth for 1,000. These land masses are generally classified as continental or oceanic. What are islands? There we go. Up to 12,800. We have 5 other categories to choose from. Let's take a look at them right now, shall we? We have theater, composers, 1960, royalty, and bodies of water. Bodies of water, 200. Countries bordering on this Gulf include Qatar and Saudi Arabia. What is the Persian Gulf? Bodies of water for 400, please. The Bay of Tangier on Africa's northern coast is an inlet on this strait. What is the Strait of Gibraltar? Bodies of water 600. Lisbon lies on this river, the longest on the Iberian Peninsula. Jerry. It's the Tagus River, or Tagus River, however you say it. Either way, Jerry got it right. Theater 200. In 1963, Laurence Olivier directed this Lawrence of Arabia star in Hamlet at the Old Vic. Who is Peter O'Toole? Theater 400. This late Pepsi spokeswoman's trip to Zululand in the 1950s inspired the play Joan and the Zulus. Who is Joan Crawford? Theater for 6, please. Jessica Tandy won a 1948 Tony for originating this role in A Streetcar Named Desire. Who is Blanche Dubois? That's right! Okay. Let's have theater for 800, please. A 1991 USC production of this Carol Capek play featured real robots. What is, What is RUHR? Yeah. Theater 1000. David Mamet's adaptation of this avuncular Chekhov play aired on PBS in 1991. What is Uncle Vanya? There we go. Ran the category. $16,400. Let's go with Bodies of Water 600. Or 800, I mean, sorry. Known for its high tides, this bay separates Nova Scotia from New Brunswick. What is the Bay of Fundy? Bodies of Water 1000. The Philippine capital is located on this bay. What is Manila Bay? Composers 200. Purcell wrote The Fairy Queen and he wrote The Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Who is Tchaikovsky? Composer's 400. Beethoven wrote Moonlight Sonata, and he wrote Clair de Lune. And it was Claude Debussy. Claude Debussy. Composer 600. Holst wrote The Planets, and he wrote a symphony from the New World. Antonin Dvorak. Handel wrote The Harmonious Blacksmith, and he wrote the Anvil Chorus. Giuseppe Verdi. Let's go to the next clue. Both Liszt and Schubert were students of this composer and reputed rival of Mozart. Antonio Salieri. $19,400. In May, this Minnesota senator conceded the Democratic presidential race to JFK. Hubert Humphrey was his name. Launched by the U.S. in August, Echo 1 was the first world's first communications one of these. What's a satellite? $1960 for 600. On May 7th, Nikita Khrushchev confirmed the identity of this downed U-2 pilot. Francis Gary Powers. Oh, okay. 1960 for 800. Nazi official living in Argentina is Ricardo Clement, who was captured and taken to Israel. That was Adolf Eichmann. 1960, 1000. In January, mobs rioted over de Gaulle's move toward this country's independence. What is Zaire? Not Zaire, no. Oh well, still a lot of money sitting in front of me, so I'm not worried about it. Algeria. Oh, okay. All that's left is royalty. George V was king of England while his first cousin Wilhelm II ruled this country. What is Germany? 400. This beautiful Egyptian queen was also known as Queen Nefertiti. Who is Nefertiti? Six. Daily double. And 18,200. How much is that going to put at risk? Let's just do 1,800. The Spanish throne had been vacant for 44 years when he was proclaimed king in 1975. I don't know. Juan Carlos I. Oh, okay. $800. Prince Constantine is the youngest son of this country's Queen Beatrix. What is, Sweden? Not Sweden. The Netherlands. Oh, okay. Last clue. Russia's last empress. She was the wife of Tsar Nicholas II. Who is Catherine the Great? Not Catherine the Great. Ugh. I've lost quite a bit of money here. I'm down to 14,600. But I'm still in the lead nonetheless. Her name was Alexandra. Oh, okay. Alexandra. Final Jeopardy. Let's look at the category. There is no category. Okay, so I'll just say what is Alexandra. I'm still gonna win the game nonetheless. Yep, Alexandra. That's right. So I'm gonna win the game with $29,200. And that's now a 5-game winnings total of $158,150. And I'll see you all for that next video.